2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look at the Knicks earlier. Check out the focus as they get off the bus. They're ready to go. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And to look at the starters for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Queta in at the 5. And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Queta pulls it in.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Now here's Brunson. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 5 for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. New York out in front. They're up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Jaylen Brown is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Garza in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Hauser. Brown with it. The 3 is up. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Shamet. Now Towns. Got a piece of it. Brown with the steal. 23 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Simons. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Shamet passes to Towns. Simons with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brown. JB on the break. Sensational.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Round of applause for your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them an edge in other areas of the game.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table now.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Brown. So on the floor for New York, they've got Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Pritchard gets it to go.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Bridges against White. Now here's Bridges. He's covered closely. Banked it in off the glass.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Now here's Brunson. For 3. Oh, at the buzzer! He got it off in time.
That is an incredible shot.
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Chris Boucher, Anthony Simons out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Here's Pritchard with the drive. And it's New York with a rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul. Shooting for New York, OG Anunoby, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 4. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Jones' huddle. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Simons. Hart pulls it in, and they go to the intentional foul.
Nias Queta, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Josh Hart, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Boston making a switch here. Minot's checked in. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 5. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Walsh is checked in for Boucher. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's Simons with a 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses. First clean look they have, I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Simons outside. Oh, he buried the 3!
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Everyone who joined us.